doesn't expand that much. Like, normally you jump once and it hurts it a little bit. Like that, look at that. That went up a whole fucking minute. That wasn't even much of a drop. They've changed that. Like, it's fine that they've changed it, but I wasn't aware that it was changed. I keep kind of fucking it up. I also don't have the skills. Actually, hold on. That's like 15 seconds. Wait. Can I put... If I put ones into these, I don't know if I need these to be fully finished. I don't really need bicycle or anything like that, but all I was thinking is if I put these into this, I might be able to unlock physician. And that might let me be able to get that, which allows splints and casts to cure sprains. It's just not helping me right now. Daring Adventure is great for like getting stuff. Or if it intern. Yeah, hold on. So treated clinical injuries heals 15% faster. Medical healing items heal 25% more health over time. Gain 100% more XP using bandages. First aid bandages, first aid kits, and splint. And then splints and casts cure sprains instantly. That's why I wanted it. The lock is just lockpicking. So, like, just learns to lockpick faster. Like, it's fine and everything, but normally speaking, on a regular game, I will do lockpicking pretty early on. This is one where I didn't bother. Because I did it during experimental and I found it was pretty useless these days. So I just didn't bother. Have a look. What did I want to do? I put some into boomstick because I had the shotgun. Roaming Wastelands as Nomad has improved your abilities with shotgun. Shotguns deal 20% more damage, 20% faster fire rate, 15% faster reload. I could do that. Like, I don't mind using shotguns and stuff. I kind of like my AKs and crap. But there is, I think, a paper factory in the Wastelands. I did leave my shotgun over at my Blood Moon base, by the way, so I can't use it right now. Like, more armor and crap would be better later. I just haven't had a look around because I've got 2 points here. Salvaging's maxed out. That's fine. I don't want more of that at the moment. I know this gives me better shit, but that's fine. What do I want? I'm not doing anything with that kind of crap. I'm probably going to put it into boomstick. I could put it equally machine gunner and boomstick. Make both of those too. Because find more machine gun parts and ammo and loot. I could really do with that. What have I got on my pistols? I've got that on a 1 too. Master of handguns and SMG. Find handgun parts and 9mm ammo and loot. Okay. So right now this would be good for me. Because I am using those 2 guns. When I get my next level, if I can remember to put it into boomstick, then I can start getting ammo for that too. Okay. I haven't read them for a while, so I kind of forgot what they did. Okay. All that shit. I might need to put more wood into that soon. Actually, I've got a little bit of stuff on me. What do I want to make here? I made a lot of SMG ammo last time. If I'm going to go for a run into Wastelands, either now or in a day's time, I might want to make 7mm ammo. Make 500, nearly 600. Okay. Probably hit me up with like 273 of that for the moment. We'll go over to the other one. And where is it? Recipes. Alright, craft that for the moment. That's about 26 minutes, so that's a good day, give or take. Chuck all this stuff back. Actually, just chuck whatever exists in here back. Now, I can also make more. I picked up stuff then. I mean to. Chuck those back for the minute. I can make more. That stuff, whatever. Brain's working somehow. Anyway, give me that. Yeah, this shit. I mean, I know I'm being super descriptive about this, but that crap. Make more of that crap. I know we've already got a line up here, but just make that fucking forever and a day. We're fine. I can use that in all kinds of ammo, so it doesn't matter. I kind of want another one of these, but I'm pretty sure I need a beaker workbenches. Not that. I guess I've got to type it in a specific... I know, where did my fucking letters go? Chem, I know you're hungry. You need a beaker, and I haven't seen a beaker for a very, very long time. So we will see about that. Put all that shit back. I'll boil up some water in a minute. I do need to put my spikes downstairs. That's true. I could do a little bit of a day repairing my house. I was looking at maybe selling some of these, but I don't have close to 5,000 now, so there's no point in that. I could make some more cobblestone. Hold on. I don't have a lot of cobblestone rocking around my base. Be 2 stacks of that plus the stack of... Oh no, I got more rocks here. Hold on. Maybe this one. You can make me... Give me that up. You can make me some cobblestone because I'm going to need to repair my place a little bit. I keep crafting that. Alright. I don't think I have any more clay. Nope. I've got my rocks. You can take that back. Take my excess rocks. Alright. So the spikes are getting made. I have like a sheet of paper, which is not great. I have fuck bugger all ammo. I can put my auger away, finally. And I need to go... Boil water, give me that. Actually, honestly, that thing's got to be better than that by now. I repair you two. Hold on a second. Need that one back. I will repair the gun whenever I get to it. Same with that. Repair that when you get to it. Whoa, shit, stop spinning out. Holy crap. I know you're hungry. You can have shepherd's pie. There you go. I actually used to like when sham chowder was more of like a creamy kind of color instead of that. Although the vegetable stew, they've changed that since I last played. That shit looks better. Okay, you're still hungry. Give me some spaghetti. I kind of feel like the spaghetti could be better. I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to spaghetti, like I'm a real stickler for pasta. I'm not a huge fan, right? But when it comes down to spaghetti dishes, I do kind of feel like spaghetti for me is like best everything mixed through kind of thing. Like I kind of want this pasta dish to all be mixed through. So it's basically like eligible. So you can't see what the fuck you're looking at, but that's just me. Let me get water. Spaghetti needs cheese. Yes, it needs something on top. I agree with that. You guys look at this image, right? Hold on, I know it's hard to see with the fire there. Let me change. Okay. Look at that image. Okay, so yes, cheese needs to be on this. Personally, I'm a mozzarella because it doesn't upset my stomach too much. But some people want some herbs, some people want some fucking green shit, some people want some cheesy colored shit on it, maybe some fucking meatballs, I don't know, something. That is the most bum basic spaghetti in existence. I guess it is the definition of spaghetti. But then again, like you look at like this, and hobo stew looks like it's like one of those like hot pots, right? Like those ultra spicy hot pots. I love that shit, by the way. Not hobo stew, but like, you know, the mouth numbing like hot pot crap. Like this looks like it's actually got vegetables in it. That actually looks like it's got chunks of meat in it. It could be more gravy-ish. I do feel like they could have like more of a gravy-ish water in there kind of thing. Like the gumbo stew looks pretty good to me, but it just looks like a kimchi soup to me, you know. And this thing, I've never had a chili dog yet. That is on my list to do, is to have a chili dog. But even then, I feel like this needs cheese or... I know that's a sauce, but it needs a sauce, you know? Something. Like this thing, I do like the fact that they added some powdered sugar. It's a little bit better. Anyway, she was still a bit hungry. Let's give you one of these for now. The parmesan agreed. I put both on. Well, hobo stew would be whatever you can find. Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's just kind of like whatever kind of like ingredients you could throw into it. And it's just, it looks like it's spicy though, you know? Okay, so my equipment's still kind of fucked for the moment, and I don't have, now that I'm back home, I kind of want to make sure she's got a meal, proper food, and she can have 5 of those. That's fine with me. Sort that shit out. Alright, eventually we're going to get to a point where I can cook shit, but, oh, for God's sake. Hold on. Where are you, you fucking laryngitis bastard? Come back here. The hell are you? In that way. Where? Oh, there. There she is. Hi, love. Get the fuck off my house. Okay. Well, laryngitis is quite literal on that one. I don't think she had a chance to scream. I hope not. What's that hobo stew now made with real hobos? Don't tell my mate that. He'll partake. He loves hobo stew. And he loves, like, he loves running as a hobo in this game as well. Yeah, I don't think any of the zombies came from that, which is really weird, but my spikes should be mostly made now. And it's going to take a little bit before I get my spear. So if she's just come in and done that, I shouldn't have to worry about another one of her for a little bit, I hope. So let's get my spikes out and around. So over here is doing great. I need to do some repairs. Hold on. I don't have fucking wood. Okay, hold on. I didn't realize that, but okay. We have wood at home. So let me go get wood. I should really walk around with, like, metal. I should make them iron spikes, realistically. Okay, I'm also going to need, not cement. I need some cobblestone. I need some cement because I need to repair my walls. And Jesus Christ, man. Where's the wood? Over here. I need one of those stacks. Thank you. All right, let's go back outside. Oh, yeah, I don't really care. With the rifle's skill increase to reload speed. Eventually the pipe rifle gets okay with reload speed with it. Oh yeah, I know that like they get better because there was one game where I could not find weapons, right? Like I don't hate them or anything. I just don't enjoy them as much as some other stuff. I come from like, I like the blunderbuss. I enjoyed the blunderbuss and the occasional pipe rifle kind of thing, and like where you get like those kind of things. So when it comes down to like weapons and stuff, sometimes it's more about me being like, oh, early game I'd run around with like a blunderbuss for ages and stuff, you know, and I'd enjoy that. But yeah, these days, because those don't exist, like it's not that I really resent like the existence of the pipe rifles, but they're shoved in your face so excessively. And then they made the reload for some of them so bad early game, it gets you dead really quickly. And I kind of hate that. I think my dad loved it. Yeah, no, I like the blunderbuss. I thought it was a fun, like, item kind of thing. Like, 7 Days to Die for me is a really strange little game. So I kind of find that, like, this game feels like it's set in a different time. And when you go, like, apocalyptic stuff, I kind of expect humans to kind of go backwards before kind of going modern in a way. Like, you know, go loot out the local like library for like those ancient weapons and armor and shit and like run around in those and stuff because they're now free and like they're relatively easy to just make stuff out of. Like a stone becomes ammo, you know, stuff like that. Like that's how I kind of like look at it a bit. But I'm also really particular about a lot of shit like this. So, yeah, my perspective on this stuff kind of, like, changes how I do and don't appreciate certain items and stuff. It has to be slow reload. It might as well be crossbow because at least it's quite... Thank you. I agree with that. I didn't actually play with the bows or crossbows until I played with the integration, because I could not get ammunition. I actually just never played with them. You know how in Diablo I love bows, right? You would think that it would be the very, very first thing I would want to play with in this, but it's not. I'm trying to get just that fucking bottom corner. Mate, get out of my way. There we go. Now I can repair this one at the back. Oh, fuck off. Get out of my face. No, seriously, all the way. There we go. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Anywho. Don't mind me. So, yeah, look, I kind of like have that too, is like, if I'm going to run around with a slow loading weapon that's like a one shot kind of thing, I would rather kind of like get around with a bow. After playing with the integration and I had to kind of learn to play with the bows because I had no ammunition, like perpetually was out of ammo. I did not get good with them. but I at least like had some experience. What the hell is that? I can hear something too. Did they make a hole in my wall? Hold on. What the hell is this? Shit. Yeah, that better be one of you two. No. Oh no, she's just running around through here. Hi, love. I legitimately thought that that was one of you guys fucking redeeming something. Can you kind of, like, fuck off? There's, like, a Bernie dude around here or something. It's you. Can we keep going with the spikes? Mate. Oh, mate. Jesus, how many do you need? You're not even dead yet. I'm not seeing the XP thing pop up for you. I don't trust you, mate. You guys just broke a shit ton of my spikes. I just repaired them, you cunts. There's another one around the corner. Oh, mate. Mate, get out of there. I'll have to go for another lap in a second. Where are you? Oh, you're in here. Okay, and there's the breathy dude. You don't need lungs, mate. This is still going strong. I don't like whatever little hole they've made here because I don't know what this is all about. Alright, hold on. Let me break through this and get in there. I might need to make a new wall piece. We'll see. They take some practice because all these games nerf the range. Real bow crossbow can actually do it. Yeah, see, I remember people saying that they were great. They were so great. I remember my best mate played with the, he played with the crossbow. Now, I don't know what happened with my block, but anyway. He played with crossbow, and he loved it. He said it was just as accurate as a bullet, but it was quiet. And so for him, it was like Sniper Rifle 101, basically, right? Just grab one of those and go ham. Right? And I fully understood that. I had no problem with it, so long as he wasn't trying to do that bullshit during Blood Moon because it's slow reload. That block's doing, it's one of those blocks, that's what it was. Okay. Alright, I'm okay with that, but that didn't explain how it had like two little nubs on either side. Like, this one actually looks like a broken bit of wall. But anyway. Yeah, either way. When I started playing with the bows, I was like, oh, eventually I'll get to a crossbow and I'll get to experience what that's like because obviously, like, I've heard great things about them. I never ended up really getting a crossbow until it was too late to really use a crossbow, which was unfortunate. So I just kind of like, my game moved on without it kind of thing. And then, like I said, we had a couple of really quick experimental and alpha games and stuff like that. And then release happened and I'm like, I really just want to play a nice long run. I haven't had a chance to just play 7 days for so long where I can just keep playing it, and I didn't really want to specifically build a base or anything like that, but I just wanted to have time to run around and do kind of nothing sort of thing, you know? Like what most of 7 days is about is just kind of like do shit eventually. I did replace that part of the wall, so that's fine. I still run with crossbows, usually one-hit sleepers. Headshots are key. Oh, mate. So noisy. Yeah, no, that's what my friend would kind of do. We'd go through, like, the, what do you call it? Where you go through those big buildings, like the tier 5s and stuff, and he would end up having, like, he'd walk through first, he'd try to, like, knock out one or two that were asleep with stealth stuff with the crossbow, and then obviously, like, once shit was awake, he would move back behind me. I would swap out my gun and start shooting and stuff like that, and that's kind of how we sort of went with it, with the view that, like, at least one of us was ready to go for something if it was feral kind of thing. And it would give him time to kind of, like, swap over his gun, because he liked the shoddy. He liked the pump shoddy, specifically. I heard one of yous. I don't know where you are. I heard yous. Alright. Well, it's almost nighttime too. I should really go up, but a lot of my ammos had time to get made. So maybe in the morning I can go for a little run into the wastelands. I don't really want to, but I do need to retrieve that drop sooner or later. And once I've got my ammo, I'll go for a look. And there's either a tech tower or a paper mill or both in the wastelands. So I want to check that out while I'm in there. This should be pretty much sufficient amount of spikes. You would think so, but then again, where's my photo? Where's my photo? Oh, there it is. My last base looked like this. So there's never enough spikes. I was going to say, I'm like, where'd my shit go for a second there? But it was only because I scrolled to check how long Mup and Super Chuffer had left and stuff. I get most of them attack the front, by the way. They still want to run up through here. They still think that this is a good idea. And they still try to come up this little staircase here. I don't know why. Because inside is like reinforced. I would actually like to go inside my building on the inside. That block's doing it too. That's just off from the kitchen. I wonder if... Let's put a bit of damage in it so I can find it inside. Alright, let's go inside. I haven't had a look inside for a while. So there was a time where my base glitched out and zombies were able to swiggle through the wall inside. That was fun. Not really, but you know. I haven't gone down inside for a while and I need to just check if I have enough. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I need to sneeze. It was working on that for a while, honestly. I need to see if I have enough cobblestone. I don't think my walls need it. I think I'm... Oh, fuck off. I just went inside. I just built that. Oh, come on. I was literally right here. I was looking down here a moment ago. Get off that. God damn it. It's almost nighttime too. And I want that bag that's right here. I need you to die. There's one more big mama coming and it's almost night. Oh, fuck. She dropped the bag too. Okay, the only reason why I don't want to be on the ground over here at night, apart from the fact that they start running, is because I keep getting random ass hordes of things like circulating over here and I don't like that. Okay, it's almost nighttime. I just replaced that, mate. Can I get to this? Yes, no. Get out from under my feet. Me. Alright. I probably still have my... Yeah, I've still got my box stacked back here. Or do work on the base. Always attracts a horde. Well, I normally get a horde regardless of how I feel about it. Because, hold on, I need to be able to see. Because usually what happens... Can I have my boxes back? Thank you. Is I have a lot of things running back here. So what'll happen is while I'm here, I am within the square to be able to get things to turn up and say, hey, you have a forge and I have at least a cooktop, I have a chem station and 3 benches, I believe, running at the moment. Plus, obviously, I've got the water things. I don't have that running at the moment. I have got a couple of candles. I guess I smelted all my stuff in there. Oh, let me put that in there for a second. Knife guy, scrapping fun, that thing. What's this? A ranger outfit. Alright. If I got any more, yeah, a couple of seconds I'll have some more stuff for that. But the rest of that should have scrapped in, so another 100 or so bullet casings will be great. And my corn's still growing, so that's fine. But yeah, basically because I have multiple benches, I always get a lot of zombies. Like, I want to put another chem bench probably in here at some point. That would be ideal. Still got 6 minutes on that. 2 minutes on that. Okay. So by morning, I will definitely have enough ammo to get the fuck out of here. I want to sell these. Hold on. I want to sell them. That back. I might actually put some spikes on the inside of downstairs, you know? That sounds like something I would do. Hold on. Hold on that. Hit me up with some more spikes. I definitely don't have enough at the moment, but hit me up with like 100 or so. I think I have some down there, but I'll have a look. so put all that aside. I've got stag chili again. I think I had to put that in here last time. Yes. And I've got some more Jotty ammo, which I brought home. And there's another zombie outside, but it can do what it's doing. I'm going to take my cement. Really? There can't be that many of yous. There's definitely somebody walking around dying, but I'm going to go down inside my place. So, alright. Actually sounds like there's a couple of them out there. Yes, this is inside. Every so often I find a zombie gets in. Now, where was this wall? It's got to be one of these are getting damaged. So maybe it's that one. I didn't remember that being like that, but okay. Yeah, alright, let's put this back in here. I could have brought down my, what do you call it? The nail gun. This'll do fine. They've been getting to all of these. I should also have some stuff downstairs. Now, some of this stuff is damaged from like structural shit. Some of it is actually zombies attacking crap. It happens. So every so often, because I've got a lot of shit up on my roof, these walls and stuff will take a little bit of damage and crap. The other thing too is this fireplace is where I kept getting shit glitched through somehow. So I don't know if that was to do with the type of fireplace brick outside or what was going on, but it just kept happening. I also need to paint this place so I can actually see where the damage is, but this corner is pretty damaged. They might actually be attacking this wall because it is really damaged, actually. I didn't even think about that. I had paint on this, and then I accidentally took the paint away because I did, like, you know, the remove thing on like the roof or something, and it removed all of it, so that was my fault. Probably going for this because that's not solid. I didn't exactly like firm up the whole wall of this place or anything, but a load bearing wall could probably do with it. This needs to be repaired. I want this and that block probably. I have more cobblestone. Yeah, alright. Ooh. Okay, some of my roof is damaged there. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit that then. None of this should have damage through it once we're down in here. So any damage like this, that's got to be some load-bearing bullshit going on. This is why this is important to come down here every so often. Also, free water. So this stuff does replenish after a while, even if it's in your base. This is what I was talking about. I've looted these. But yeah, if you go away from your land claim for long enough, it will replenish stuff. So just as a heads up, all of that's fresh now.